Hey guys, Z here, and today I'll be unboxing and speaking about the Orico 2.5-inch USB 3.0. This is a SATA hard drive adapter. You can use this for SSDs as well, it's made for both. So this is a USB 3.0 adapter, and I did buy this off Aliexpress for about $4.99. I will have a link to that in the description if you guys were interested in checking that out. Or I will try to also have an Amazon link as well. I'm pretty sure they do sell this on Amazon, so I will post a link for that as well. So this is 2/3 the size of a Zippo lighter, and as you can see, as I pulled off the cover, you see the ports there, and that basically plugs into a SATA drive. So whether it's an SSD or an it's a regular hard drive, that plugs in there, and then this cable right here that you see in front of me plugs into this device, into the Orico device, and then it plugs into your laptop. So it's very simple, very basic. Okay, so right in front of me, I have 3 different styles of hard drive enclosures. Now these either work with SSDs or regular hard drives. And the idea with this one here is basically you get your hard drive and then you just push it in there, you turn on the button, and obviously you have a USB connected to your laptop, and you have power input as well. You need power for this one too. Now these two are the same idea, but basically this is an enclosure. So you basically stick your hard drive in there, you connect it to that attachment right there, then you load the hard drive in, and this is an enclosure. So you basically keeps your hard drive a little bit protected. Now this is a little bit old, this is USB 2.0. They have newer ones out there with USB 3.0, even USB-C. Now the last one here, which is this one, the one that I unboxed earlier, is the Orico. This is a USB 3.0, so out of all these 3, these 2 are the fastest. And this one is the slowest only because it is USB 2.0. Now out of all these 3, this one is the cheapest. I paid $4.99 for this. And this is the easiest to take around with you. Now this just comes with this basically comes with a wire, which basically looks like this. It's a USB wire, you plug it in, and then you plug it into your laptop. So this is the easiest to take around with you. You just put that in your bag, and then anytime you need to connect the hard drive, you basically take that and you line these 2 things up right here, and you just put it in there, and then you plug it in. And that's how your hard drive connects to your computer. Now the next one here, basically this one here, the hard drive enclosure, is you open it up. Sometimes you have screws. I already took out the screws out of this one just to show you. And now let me just grab my hard drive here, and I'm going to connect the hard drive. Same idea, you line it up, push it in. It is a little bit more delicate, as you can see. You do have more contacts, and it is soldered onto the board right there. So once you get that on, as you can see, it is a little bit more delicate, and it could crack off. I've had ones that have stopped working on me, and it wasn't really pleasant just because I really needed it at the time. So once you have that, you basically load it in, put the screws in, and then you take your USB, plug it in there and into the computer. So out of all these 3, this is the simplest to use. This one right here is the most simplest to use. Second one would be this one, but it is very bulky. So you have a lot of bulk here. If you have a desktop setup, then this would be practical. If you're always on the move, this would be practical. And if you needed protection from dust or damage or shock or anything, then something like this would actually be the most practical. So again, this one is the cheapest, and if you ask me honestly, I honestly think that this one is the best out of all these 3, just because it's the in between. Now I will have links to different styles. I guess the same idea, but better versions of these. Except for this one. This one I will have a link in the description of this video, and I think this one too. This one is fairly new. I did buy it like 2 years ago or last year, so they might still have it. They might still sell it. This one is pretty good. I tested the speed with this one right here, and I get about 35 megabytes per second transfer speed. So I was transferring something on this hard drive onto my laptop, and I got 35 megabytes per second. That was the speed that it was transferring at. So this one right here Again, I will have this, not this exact one because this is very old, but I will have the same concept, same idea posted in the description of this video. So if you guys were interested in purchasing one, then definitely take a look at that. Otherwise, that is going to be it for this video. Again, be sure to check out the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.